Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Wednesday, December 2nd, 2022, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity hockey action as the Natick High Redhawks meet your Walpole High Timberwolves in the Bay State Conference Interdivision game from the Rodman Arena in Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action tonight. Having battled to a 2-2 overtime deadlock, and then a shootout loss in the first round of the Ed Burns Coffee Pot Hockey Classic Walter Bryn Division just 3 days ago, Walpole and Natick will both be trying to crack the ice and get the victory tonight. In that previous game, these two teams battled through a 5-minute 4-on-4 overtime and a 10-minute 3-on-3 stanza before going to the shootout, where the Redhawks won on their third attempt. The game goes into the books as a tie, however. The Timberwolves come in with a 3-game unbeaten streak, with victories over Brookline 4-1 and Newton North 5-0, sandwiched around that Natick tie. Overall, the Orange and Blue has a 6-4-1 record, 5-3, and in the runner-up spot of the Herget Division. Walpole is 2-1 at home and has outscored the opposition 34-24. Walpole's other victories have come against Needham 3-0 in the season opener, Mansfield 5-1, Framingham 3-2, and Milton 4-1. Natick is in second place in the Cary Division at 4-2, 6-4-1 overall, the same record as Walpole. The Redhawks are 3-2 on the road and have outscored their opponents 30-23, nearly identical to the Timberwolves. The Red and Blue has victories over Milton 4-0, King Philip 2-1, Barnstable 4-2, Newton North 8-0, Needham 3-1, and Weymouth 4-1. Natick has fallen to Archbishop Williams 2-1, Catholic Memorial 4-0, Braintree 7-0, and Wellesley 3-2. These two teams played a pair of razor-thin games last winter, battling to a 1-1 tie before Walpole took the second game 1-0. We will have the announcing of the starting lineups right now. As you'll be able to see when we go to pan over to our right, the number of Walpole High players from the brigade who are in the stands tonight. Huge showing by the student body at Walpole High. Loads and loads of people, parents and friends in the stands here. And as Natick has, in my opinion, has become Walpole's biggest opponent in the past several years in all sports. Griffin Curran on the left wing, Eddie Jackson on the right wing. Joey Cox centering this first line tonight. Defensively, it'll be Colin Birch, one of Walpole's captains, along with Jack Walsh and Declan Hunter on D. Andrew Folks, a senior, will be the other D-man. And Dave Pacella, a senior, with a 2-3-1 record and a 2.200 goals against average, will be in net for Walpole. We will now have the playing of the national anthem. with the playing of our national anthem, we will be ready to start with our initial face-off of the game. Walpole will be going right to left on your TV screen. Walpole in their white home uniforms with blue and orange stripes, both on the shirt and on their leggings. The dark blue shorts, blue helmets with Walpole on the side and top of the helmets. Natick in their red and blue uniforms, blue pants, red shirts, blue numbers, red and blue stripes. This will be a big game for both teams here as they come in with the same record overall, 6-4, 6-4-1. And we're underway here. Walpole wins the faceoff, comes back to Birch, sends it around behind the net. Coming up along the boards. It's kept in nicely by Eddie Jackson. Goes behind the net. Natick passes it ahead to Matt Haskell, one of their captains. He sends it out in front. It was cleared, picked up by Walpole. Bringing it down now is Aaron Finkelstein. He dumps it in behind the net. I'm sorry, that wasn't Finkelstein. It was Joey Cox. Okay, Walpole with it. Will Blakely sends it along the boards. It's picked off by Natick, however. Shot goes up off the glass by Sam Hubbard. Walpole with it. Finkelstein is able to dig the puck out from the skates of Jack Byrne for Natick. Comes out to center ice where James Carr picks it up for the Red Hawks. It's dumped back into the Walpole zone. Clearing it up along the boards. And Declan Hunter clears it out. Natick dumps it back in again. Sent up ahead. It's cleared in by Hunter. Picked up by Alex Mastrangelo for the Red Hawks. Walpole clears it back in. The Timberwolves clear the zone. Comes in behind where Frankie Gavoni has it. Looking out front, he was looking for Grady Murphy. A shot from the left point by Colin Birch is saved by Tim Cushing. That's Jeff Tavares, the goalie for Natick. Stolen. Comes back to the point. Birch, a shot through his screen. A save. Rebound in front. Oh! He had Andrew Falzone there, and Andrew just couldn't get his stick on it in time. Okay, Walpole with it behind the net. Andrew Fowkes. Bouncing around, and it's bounced in as Natick gets on the board first tonight at 2:38. The time of the goal, and it looks like number 8, Jack Byrne, with the goal for the Red Hawks. All right, face off at center ice, won by Natick. Going along the boards, cleared in behind the Walpole net. It will be icing. Face will come back to the left of the Natick goal. Natick wins, comes out, bringing it down in the corner. It's Hubbard. Hubbard throws it in front. A shot of the setup. It'll be a face-off outside the Walpole net zone as the puck, actually it'll be to the left of Dave Pacella in the Walpole goal. Walpole wins the draw. Chasing it down is Finkelstein. Gone up along the boards. Natick steals. Glove save by Pacella as he flashed the leather there and was able to pull that puck out of midair before it was able to cross over the line. Face-off will be to his right. Gavoni taking the draw for Walpole against Byrne for Natick. Puck comes up. Walpole bringing it out. It's kept in. Natick bringing it back in again. Clears out. And offsides the call as Ryan Camo was in before the puck got into the zone. Face-off will come in front of the Walpole net. 11:29 left in this first quarter. Natick drawing an early 1-0 lead here. Puck comes up to Griffin Curran. Curran throws it on net. Natick is able to control it. Comes up to the left point. Birch with a shot through his screen is blocked before it can get through. Coming out here to Michael Fair for the Red Hawks. Going in behind the net where Sam Hubbard chases it down for Natick. Puck comes up to center right to the neutral zone. Chasing it for Walpole is Griffin Curran. And picking it off there for Walpole is Birch. Collins sends it down. This will not be icing. Going in deep for Walpole is Curran. Natick comes up with it. Sends it ahead. It's sent over to the side where Will Blakely sends it up to Birch. Okay, Natick leaves it for Camo. And Blakely takes it away from him. Sends it up along the boards. Coming down with it is Finkelstein for Walpole. And Natick comes up with it. It's Nick Verma. Circles around, throws it in front. Comes right straight out front into the corner. Walpole coming down. Full head of steam by Matt Bianculli. But Natick takes the puck away. Sent in. Pacella puts it behind the net. Bianculli is dumped off the puck. Sent ahead to Nate DeMartinez, a sophomore. Save. Nice defensive move there by, I think it was Blakely, who got his stick on that puck before Natick could get a clean shot going. Kept in by Walpole. Battling forward is Gavoni. Gavoni keeping it in at the left point. And it just comes outside the line before Colin Birch can dump it back in for Walpole. The face-off will be down at, actually they're calling a cross-check on Andrew Falzone. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes. Cross-checking the call on Falzone. Walpole short-handed. Puck comes out in front, and the Timberwolves were able to clear it down. Chasing it down for Walpole is Eddie Jackson. Natick takes it behind the net. Comes up to Matt Haskell. He sends it around behind the net. Over there for the, And Birch gets it, and he clears it the length of the ice. Whoa. All right, it's coming up to the side. Going in behind the net. Natick looking to set up. And Walpole again able to clear it up. Tavares sends it ahead to Kevin Feeney. And once again, Walpole gets out to the neutral zone. Finkelstein picks it up there, going down the right boards. He leaves it for Declan Hunter. Hunter has it. And he loses. 40 seconds left on the power play for Natick. Puck comes up along the boards. Shot, high shot by Sam Hubbard goes over. This will be going all the way down the length of the ice. Steal by Hunter. Declan coming down on the left, looking, stops, puts on the brakes, dumps it back out to kill off more time on this clock so that Walpole can hopefully kill off the power play. And they clear it down. That will clear it off. 2 seconds, 1 second. And Walpole is at full strength. Eddie Jackson coming out for Falzone, who is in the box. Sent up ahead. Nice move in there by Cox. Being Cooley sends it up along the boards and is able to get the puck himself. Momentarily dumps it into the Natick zone. Chasing it down is Griffin Curran for Walpole. This comes out to the neutral zone. Sent back for Birch. Collins sends it back over to Andrew Fowkes. Fowkes battling along. It's picked up at center ice. Birch sends it over. He has Curran. Curran sends it in. Natick clears it behind the net. That was James Carr. Birch hits Gavoni. Gavoni's shot is wide. Comes behind the net where it's picked up by Grady Murphy. He loses it. And over there for Walpole. Gets it out to the neutral zone. And it comes around over. Here comes a Walpole coming down. That's big hit. There'll be a penalty on Natick coming up here. Okay. All right, Pacella comes out of the net. Okay, Finkelstein sends it up, bringing it down, and he goes offsides. So Walpole will go on the power play here. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. It looks like Jack Byrne getting the penalty. It might be for interference, I'm not quite sure. Natick wins the draw. Walpole gets it back though. Keeps it and comes over to Curran. Curran's shot from outside. Oh! Came right out to the stick of Cox, but it bounced over his stick. He had a whole open side of the net to shoot at if he could have controlled the puck. Fowkes with the puck. Birch sends it in. Eddie Jackson in behind the net for Walpole. Comes out. Curran has the puck taken away from him. Natick is able to clear it the length of the ice. There's a steal by Natick. Shot-handed attempt. Dumped in, 57 seconds left on the power play. Walpole getting set, coming out here. Goes over on the right side. Hunter leaves it for Cooley, who sends it around behind the net. Walpole comes up with it. Coming up with it is Cam Handwork. Back up to the point. Walpole's able to keep it in. Cooley stays with it. Gets it over. Shot, save. And held on to by Tavares at the left post. 23 seconds still left on Walpole's power play. 3:12 left to go in the first period. Natick on top, 1-0 on a goal. Just 2:38 into the game by, I think, Jack Byrne for the Red Hawks. Shot throws, great goal! It looked like Eddie Jackson got the tip in on that as it came out. Time of the goal. Just happened to be at the right point at the right time. Time of the goal, 11:53. We're tied here at 1-1. With, I think, Eddie Jackson getting the goal for Walpole. And icing on the play. Face-off will come back with exactly 3 minutes to go to the right of Dave Pacella in the Walpole goal. Cox waved out of the face-off circle. Walpole wins the draw. Griffin Curran bringing the puck down, sends it into the neutral zone, where it's picked up there by Jack Haswell for Natick, but he doesn't get the puck out. It comes to Walpole, shot, and a save by Joey Cox. Shot, rising shot that Tavares was able to hold on to. Face-off will be to his right. 2:42 left in the first period. Up. Walpole is able to keep it in. Grady Murphy with it. Digs it out, but hasn't stolen. Walpole able to keep it in. Blakely keeps it in at the left point. Natick sends it away. Big hit at center ice, with Grady Murphy hitting Sam Hubbard there. Because Walpole coming down. Andrew Falzone with it. In the corner, comes up. Pops out to the neutral zone. It's picked up there by Hubbard, and he loses it to Cooley, who dumps it in behind the Natick net. Natick in the corner. It's Brendan McDonald with it back there. Comes up along the boards. Walpole controlling the puck. Natick picks it off though. Sends it around behind the net again. James Carr picks it up. A shot wide of the net by Alex Mastrangelo. Here comes a break for Walpole. Matty Martinez sends it in, and it's offsides. Minute, 5 seconds left to go in the first period. We're deadlocked at 1. This guesswork on the goals, Jack Burns for Natick, and I'm pretty sure it was Eddie Jackson standing at the doorstep who tipped that puck in for Walpole. But we will get the exact score in between periods. All right, Jack Hubbard sends it in behind the net for Natick. It's picked up there and sent out to the left point, but not out. Broken stick on the play. That was James Carr whose stick broke. Natick ragging the puck, trying to get one last charge in here. Going behind the net for Walpole is Birch. Collins sends it up the boards. Comes into center ice. 21 seconds left in the period. Okay. Natick coming back. 10 seconds. Shot, long shot, steered away on Curran's shot. 3 seconds, 2. One more chance. And the horn sounds as Will Blakely's shot was on its way to the net. So we've got one period of play into the books. We're tied at 1. Teams are going to go into the locker room for a little change here. We will be back with second period action very shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second period action from the Rodman Arena here in Walpole. We are tied 1-1 with the Walpole Timberwolves and the Natick Redhawks. Natick got on the board just 2 minutes and 38 seconds in with Austin Leon Bruno scoring from Michael Fear. Then at the 11:53 mark, Walpole drew even. Eddie Jackson scored his 5th goal of the season with Griffin Curran and Joey Cox picking up assists. Both teams had a penalty in the first period. Andrew Falzone for cross-checking, Jack Byrne for interference for Natick. And that's the way we stand now as we get ready for the second period face-off. It's won by the Redhawks. Comes out. Colin Birch sends it ahead. This will be icing as he couldn't connect with anybody. Face-off will come back to the left of Dave Pacella in the Walpole net. Walpole for the second period will be going left to right on your TV screen. Face-off won by Natick, comes out to the left point. Shot cleared into the corner. It's picked up there by Sam Hubbard of Natick. There's a shot and a save by Pacella. And I save another save that he squeezes under his right arm at the right post. Nice save by Pacella. Starting to look strong after that initial goal by the Redhawks. Face-off again will be to Pacella's right. Natick wins the draw, sends it out front, but it's cleared away by Ryan Walsh. Comes up but not out. With it is a James Carr rebound and a save by Pacella. So Dave's got 3 saves in the early going here. The first 45 seconds of the second period. Face off, picked up by Natick, and Byrne whistled it right just past the far post. Here's a 3-on-1 for Walpole. Coming out, shoots, oh, trying to connect with Hunter, and it was just in front of him. Walpole clears it out. Birch sends it in. Hunter knocks it down from south. Has it stolen. Shot wide of the net and a steal by Carr. Here's Finkelstein. Jason, the leading scorer on Walpole this year so far with 6 goals and as many assists for a dozen points. Colin Birch, shot, save, right pad, save. Whoa. Birch again with it. He skates out to center ice, drops it off for Fowkes. It's taken away. Comes up the boards. The foul zone. Andrew Falzone. He dumps it back. He gets it back in the neutral zone. Natick sends it back to Carr. Another big hit. That'll be a penalty on Walpole. Fowkes will be sent off for interference, I think. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. They're going to call it boarding. So Natick will go on their second power play of the game. They win the draw, comes back to the left-right point. Goes in behind the net to Sam Hubbard. Hubbard sends it up. Hubbard gets the puck back. Behind the back pass. And another one. That one was to Nick Verna. Goes in. Back there is Will Blakely for Walpole. He's able to clear it around. Chasing it down is Eddie Jackson. Jackson there. And sent back. Joey Cox back there looking for Jackson. Can't get it. And Natick comes up with it. 3-on-2, a shot wide on the short side. A lot of big hitting going on in this period. There's a save by Tavares. Comes out of his net. Really wasn't a save. He just wanted to slow things down. Blakely dumps Nick Haswell right in front of the Walpole Media Corp camera crew here tonight. Goes in the corner. Comes up to the point. Haswell with it again. Sends it into the net. Walpole's able to clear it out. 27 seconds left in the power play for the Red Hawks. Comes up along the board, sent away in behind the net to Hubbard. Walpole kicks it back, and 6 seconds left on the man advantage for the Red Hawks. Comes up to James Schneer. He sends it out to center ice. Walpole picks it up there. Colin Birch bringing it in. Skates in front. Has the puck stopped before he can get through to him. He dumps it into the corner. No, it isn't. It's picked out there. Walpole with it. Hunter shot right into the pad of Tavares. And the face-off will be to the right of Jeff Tavares in the Natick goal. Face-off won by Natick. It's Austin Liam Bruno who has their goal, bringing it down. Gets it again in front, shot, save, and he scores again. Austin Liam Bruno scores his second goal of the game for the Red Hawks. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 53 seconds. Leon Bruno with the goal. Time of the goal, 4:53. Natick takes a 2-1 advantage here. All right, the face-off comes back to Fowkes. Fowkes sends it in. Chasing it down for Walpole is Grady Murphy. Comes out to the neutral zone. Comes up. There's a. And we got a trip here on Birch. He'll go out. Time of the penalty, 5 minutes, 13 seconds. Walpole just came off the power of the short-handed. All right, the face-off to the left of Pacella. Walpole's coming out. Declan Hunter coming down on the left side. He's got Finkelstein, the shot. Score! As Declan Hunter scores short-handed for Walpole, and the Timberwolves tie it up. That will probably be an unassisted goal for him. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 27 seconds. Just 14 seconds after the Walpole went short-handed, Hunter was able to break out. He had Cox on his right and was able to put it into the net, beating Tavares on the short side, it looked like. Clear down the length of the ice. Wait a minute, I'm just saying, I'm sorry, it's not Jeff Tavares in the net, it's Jason Danahy. My bad. There's a shot. It's blocked by Finkelstein. Jason coming down, got a full head of steam and is ridden off the play. And we will have a slashing call on Natick. Jack Burns will go into the net for into the sin bin. Time of this penalty, 6 minutes and 9 seconds. So both teams will be short-handed, one player here. Walpole for a minute and 4 seconds. Face off to the right of Danahy's shot. Wide of the net. Comes up. So shot goes behind the net. Comes over to Cox. Cox drops it back to the right point. Gets past it. Here's a break for Haskell. Shot. A right blocker saved by Pacella. All right, Walpole gets it out. Takes a bad bounce off the boards. Okay, comes to Blakely. Will bringing it down. Goes to his, drops it off to Cox. Joey coming over. He was looking for Jackson, who was behind him. Natick coming back with it. Haskell's shot goes wide on the short side. 3 seconds left on Walpole's man being out. Now Walpole will have the man advantage now for the next 53 seconds. Okay, comes over to Birch now. Birch coming down. Dumps it in on net. Danahy with the save. But the red and blue is able to clear it. And it's picked up for Walpole by Birch. Birch, he was looking for cam handwork, but it was just beyond his reach. It'll be icing. Face-off will come back to the left of Dave Pacella in the Walpole goal. 7:15 left in the second period. We're deadlocked 2-2. Goal apiece in the first period, a goal apiece so far in this second period. Bringing it down is Finkelstein. He's got a full head of steam. Looking up. Gets it up to the right point. Over to the left point to Burt. Being Cooley. Matt dumps it into Hunter. Declan with it. Drops it back to Ryan Walsh. Natick comes away with it. They send it the length of the ice. This will be icing, as Byrne had just come out of the penalty box for Natick. Coming behind the net. Sent ahead. Foot race here. Shot, save. And Pacella is able to hold on to it. Finkelstein gets pulled down in front of the net. Actually, I think it was Fowkes, Andrew Fowkes, who was pulled down. Fowkes is going out, as is Sam Hubbard, Jack Byrne. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 40 seconds. This may be multiple minutes here. Looks like they're discussing both players. They're discussing things with the coaching staff of both teams. Walpole will have the extra penalty. Looks like 4 minutes for Fowkes and 2 minutes for Byrne. All right, the face-off will be to Pacella's left. 6:20 left in this middle period. Five on four. Natick with the man advantage here. It's cleared up but not out. Comes back out to Carr. Carr gets it to Haskell. Back to Carr. Back through his screen. Pacella flashes that right pad out for the save. And the shot goes out of bounds, up over the glass. And the face-off will be to the right of Pacella. Won by Finkelstein. Birch sandwiches someone on the boards. Comes up to the left point. Back to Haskell. Back up to Carr. His shot saved by Pacella. But in the net. Shot hit the side of the net. Goes into the corner. Digs it out. Walpole's able to clear it the length of the ice. Dennehy over to slow down the puck. Redhawks come out. It's Nick Verne with it going down. He's being trailed by Blakely. Will takes the puck away behind the net. Comes back to Verne though. Pushed away into the corner by Birch. Verna with it. Sent through a screen in, gloved in and held on to by Pacella at the left post with 11 seconds left on the Natick power play here. Face off to Dave's left. Cleared out nicely by Cox. And the penalty expires. Both teams are at full strength. Offside call on the play. The face-off will be right in front of the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast team. Nick Cicerelli doing a tremendous job as usual on the camera for us tonight. Face-off won by Walpole. Goes over, comes out to Murphy. Murphy sends it ahead. Is Jackson facing it down. Coming back along. Haskell with it. Sandwiched against the boards by Cox. Comes up along the boards. Oh, face jumped over Jackson's stick. Here's Lou Zadra bringing it down for Natick. Sends it up to the right point. Here's Zadra again with it. Throws it right out in front. Gets back to the right point again and sent back in behind the net. That's Alex Mastrangelo at the right point. That'll be a penalty on Natick. As looked like a boarding call from here. It's Zadra. For boarding. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 52 seconds. Lou Zadra with that penalty. Walpole will go on the man advantage for the next 2 minutes unless they score before then. Comes out, shot, score! Declan Hunter set up by Cam Handwork. I think that's the way that one will go. Fired through a screen and found its way home. .11:56. It took just 4 seconds for Walpole. They won the draw, scored right off the faceoff. So Walpole goes up 3-2. The first time they've led in the game. Face off, comes out to the right point, goes in behind the net. Bounced in on Pacella. And Walpole's able to get it out to center ice. It's picked up there by Bianculli. Brings it down along the boards on the right side. Chasing it in behind the net is Ryan Walsh. Walpole keeping Hunter up. Loses it, but is able to make a nice defensive play from his stomach. All right, Walpole gets the ball, 2:18. Sent off to Finkelstein. Jason coming down. Walpole will have to clear it up as they were offside. A delayed call, and Walpole is able to clear the zone. Haswell. Shot saved by Haswell. Misfired on that shot, and it was quite easy for Pacella to make the save there at the right post. Shot through a screen, save, one save. Rebound, and Walpole skates away with it here. Walpole D, Colin Birch with that save. Here comes Finkelstein. He sends it to Murphy. Curran, I'm sorry, to Curran. There's another delayed penalty on Natick. And the call is made. Walpole once again will go on the power play. Time of the penalty, 13:40. As Ryan Camo gets the call for interference, I think. All right, the face-off will be to Dennehy's left. Minute 20 left to go in the second period. Walpole on top, 3-2. Timberwolves win the draw. Comes back and sent in onto the boards. Birch keeps it in. Sends it into the corner. Back up to the point. Shot through a screen. Score! Colin Birch from dead center fires it home. Birch scores. Time of the goal, 13:57. Walpole jumps out to a 4-2 lead now. Another back-to-back power play goals for the Timberwolves. Face off with 1:03 to go in the second period. Walpole has exploded for two goals here. Walpole's flying out here. There's a steal by Ryan Walsh. Face off to Dennehy's right. 45.1 seconds left in the second period. This will be icing, and it'll come back all the way. Once again, the face-off will be to the right of Jason Dennehy. Dennehy's only a freshman. I'm just looking now here. He's only a freshman. There's a 2-on-2 for Natick. Coming back down, Byrne with the puck. Has it taken off his stick by Birch. Coming over, Natick comes back in behind the net. The delayed offsides here. Walpole using every advantage here. Sent down. Birch with it, loses his balance, but the horn sounds, ending the second period. And The two teams will go into the locker room, but Walpole exploded for 3 goals in that second period. Natick actually got on the board first at the 4:53 mark when Austin Leon Bruno scored his second of the game. Let's see, then with Colin Birch in the penalty box for a tripping call, Declan Hunter was able to get the equalizer, making it 2-2 at the 5:27 mark. There were a few more penalties coming in, and at the 11:52 mark, Lou Zadra got called for boarding. Just 6 seconds later, Declan Hunter scored again, I think, to make it 3-2. After Ryan Camo took an interference call at 13:40, just 17 seconds later, Colin Birch made it 4-2, and that's where we stand now. So they'll make a new sheet of ice. The two teams will get a little respite, and we'll be back shortly with third period action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to third period action here at the Rodman Arena with your Walpole Timberwolves leading the Natick Redhawks 4-2. We've got all the scoring here now. Natick got on the board first in this first period with Austin Leon Bruno doing the goalie. Eddie Jackson from Griffin Curran and Joey Cox tied it. Then Natick went up again with Leon Bruno again scoring, unassisted on his goal. Declan Hunter scored unassisted to even it at 2. Then Cam Handwork, another unassisted goal for Walpole made it 3-2. And then just before the period ended, Eddie Jackson with his second of the game. And we are underway here in the third period. Walpole controlling, coming down, long shot cleared into the corner. Comes back out, Natick clears it, not out. Birch keeps it in, his shot is wide on the right side. Going in behind the net is Joey Cox for Walpole. Walpole going right to left on your TV screen. Here's Liam McWhinney for Natick, but Walpole will be called for a penalty. It's Grady Murphy for interference. Time of the penalty, 50 seconds. So once again, Natick goes on the power play. This is the 10th penalty of the game. Natick dumping it off, cleared out to the neutral zone by Finkelstein. Natick gets it back, Nick Verna skating down into the right corner, whistles it around, kept in at the left point, and Walpole's able to clear it down the length of the ice, where Jason Dennehy makes the stop and leaves the puck. Shot blocked high up over the net. Shot deflected in front. Nice save by Dave Pacella in the Walpole goal. Stopping a shot in close by Jack Byrne at the left post. Face-off will be to Pacella's left. Walpole's able to, Jackson is able to clear it up, but not out. A save by Pacelli, steers the puck into the corner. Behind the net, it's taken by James Carr. He's sending it up. Jackson is able to slow that down a little bit. And Will Blakely sends it down right on net. Dennehy had to make a stop on that play. It was a nice shot by Blakely. Colin Birch with it. Sends it up along the boards. There's Birch coming in, shoots, clean up over the crossbar, and a goal! Walpole is able to come up. Jason Finkelstein with the goal for Walpole. Walpole goes up 5-2 now. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 41 seconds. Jason Finkelstein with the goal. All right. 5-2, Walpole on top. Big lead here, 12:19 to go in regulation. Walpole looking to make up for that shootout loss 3 days ago. Declan Hunter clears it in behind the net. Natick sends it down. This will be icing. While we've got a minute, we'd like to remind you that if you're interested in covering, doing play-by-play or color broadcast on any Walpole High sports, we would be more than happy to have you join our crew here. You can contact Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Playback underway. And we've got a penalty on Natick. Once again, it'll be a hit to the head. By James Schneer. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Walpole will have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Natick bringing the puck down. Hubbard ridden off the play. Takes a hit behind the net by Bianculli. Matt throwing his weight around a little bit here. Puck comes up to Griffin Curran. Curran looks over, he's got Jackson. Eddie going down the right side, now going in behind the net. Loses the puck. Comes out, it'll be cleared down. Pacella steers it into the corner, where it is taken up by Birch. Gets it back again, looking for somebody in front. Can't do it. Birch keeps it in at the right point. Was looking for Griffin Curran behind the net. In deep was Curran, and but Natick comes out with it. Birch keeps it in. Sends it in behind the net. Eddie Jackson going after it. It's cleared up and out by Natick. 52 seconds left on Walpole's power play. Picking it up behind the net is Matt Bianculli. Matt coming down on the right side. Gets through center ice. Leaning in, looking for somebody in front. Gets back to the right point. To Blakely, over to the right point. I'm sorry, to the left point. Shot, save. Back to Blakely. Through a screen. Pops up over the top of the net. And Natick gets it and clears it down. 20 seconds left on the power play for Walpole. The Timberwolves leading 5-2. Coming down. Shot. Blistering shot by Bianculli from the left point. Gets it again, gets it over to the right point. Blakely gets it up. Kept in by Blakely. Nice movement over there on that right point. Both teams at full strength now. Out to the neutral zone where Declan Hunter picks it up. Puts it off the boards. Walpole comes in. Blakely getting it. Sends it around behind the net. The only player there was a Natick player. Comes up to Jack Hubbard. along the boards, comes up. And offside's the call. A quick whistle there. Face off outside the Walpole zone, right in front of the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast team. Cleared in. Chasing it down is Grady Murphy for Walpole. Here comes Natick coming back. Leon Bruno look with the puck. He sends it in. Pacella smothers it at the right post, and there'll be a face-off to his right with 8:31 left in regulation. Both teams at full strength. Walpole wins the draw, comes around, and bringing it down is Curran. Curran's shot is blocked. Picked up by Sam Hubbard. He sends it ahead to Matt Haskell. Haskell breaking in. Shot cleared away nicely by Blakely. Will, a big boy out there. Matt Bianculli sends it away. Blakely's there. He gets it. Will starts back up. Goes outside the zone. Natick has to clear the zone. Once again, Blakely over to Curran. Curran dumps it in behind the net. There for Walpole is Joey Cox. He's being helped out by Griffin Curran. Curran takes a tumble. And something comes in front, shot, save. Good save there. There's a breakout for Natick, save. Steered into the corner by Pacella. Shot, another save into the corner. Blakely throws it behind the net to Bianculli. Matt with it. Sends it up to Blakely. Will gets it out. Nice play on his stomach. Declan Hunter clears it out of the zone. Finkelstein gets it to Bianculli. Picking it up for Walpole is Ryan Walsh. Walsh has it. Walpole controlling. Comes up, outside the net as Drew Naughton there on the ice for Walpole. He clears it around the ice. Comes out to center ice. Battle for it. Coming up with it is Walpole, but Natick steals. Save. A blocker save by Pacella. Walpole coming down the right side. Dumped it. This will not be icing. It's waved off by the officials. Comes along the boards, comes out to the neutral zone, and it's dumped back in by a foul zone. Comes out to center ice, going over for Walpole to help out was Bianculli. Jackson with the puck. He loses it. Natick coming down, a shot cleared up into the protective netting, and we will have a face-off. Looks like a little medical attention being needed over on the Natick bench. 5:30 left in regulation. Natick wins the draw. Walpole comes away with it. Eddie Jackson battling for it. It comes back down. Being Cooley with it. Sends it over to Blakely. Blakely to Jackson. Jackson gets it out into center ice. And it comes back. Being Cooley to Blakely again. It's deflected over in the corner by Ryan Camo for Natick. Cleared away in front. And Walpole comes out with it. Coming down on the left and dumping it in is Eddie Jackson. Walpole keeping it going. Declan Hunter with it. Coming in all alone. He has it taken off his stick. But Finkelstein comes up with it. Jason battling in the corner. Comes around where it's kept in by Naughton. Naughton getting some playing time here now. Late in the regulation. Walpole dumps it back in now. Comes down and of the second. Natick with the puck. Breakaway shot. Score! And Natick comes right back as Jack Burns scores for Natick. Making the score Walpole 5-3 with, at the time of the goal, 10:55. Walpole takes the 2-goal lead now. 5-3 as Byrne scores for the Red Hawks. Liam Bruno with the puck. Gets it ahead to Matt Haskell. It's cleared up along the boards where Andrew Falzone has it temporarily. Goes to Blakely. Blakely to Bianculli. Bianculli, nice spin move. Puck comes up to Blakely. There's a steal by Liam Bruno. No, Matt Haskell on that play. Walpole going over. Okay. Picking it up as Frankie Gavoni. We haven't heard much from Frankie tonight. Dumped in behind the net where Bianculli will pick it up. This gets it up to Jackson. Natick is able to come up with it. Picking it off is Liam McWhinney. Blakely gets it up, clears it up, but not out. And again, they're going to Will chasing it down. Looking ahead. And here's a, Seven Jackson almost had a complete breakaway there. 2:38 left to go in this one. Jack Hubbard bringing it down along the boards on the far side. He's checked into the boards by Andrew Fowkes. Shot through a screen, save, pad save, and Pacella clears it into the net. Goes on behind the net, and Pacella holds on to it at the right post with 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in regulation. The Blue Thunder is rumbling across the rink here, rebelling against the Natick Red Hawks. Face off to Dave Pacella's right. Like we said, 2 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Walpole on top, 5-3. Declan Hunter battling along the boards. Goes in behind, cleared up, and out. Hunter going down. Hunter's got the advantage. Goes into the corner, sends it out in front. He was looking for Ryan Walsh. Was unable to connect with them. Here comes Walpole, bringing it in. It's Jason Finkelstein. Minute and a half to go in this one. Walpole up by 2. looking to improve to 7-4-1. Puck goes into the Natick net. To the Natick bench where it was hit and fell back out on the ice. 87 seconds left in this one. 87 ticks of the clock. Face off in front of the Natick bench. We'll see if they're going to pull their goalie. If they can get the puck down, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go. Walpole keeps it out. Curran drops it back into the Natick zone. Comes out and dug out nicely by Curran as Dennehy held on to it but wasn't able to get anything on it. Here's icing the call. We are back exactly 1 minute to go in the game in regulation. Walpole on top 5-3. Face off to Dennehy's right. Walpole wins the draw. Battling along the boards. Haskell and Jackson. Haskell for Natick. Eddie Jackson for the Timberwolves. Cleared nicely by Colin Birch. He gets it again. Sends it over again behind the net to Birch. He has it. Sends it up. The penalty for something. They whistled the play dead. They're calling for a face-off at center ice. I don't understand that. Dennehy has to go back into the net for Natick. 28.3 seconds left in regulation. Natick wins the draw, but it comes way back into their own zone. Hubbard, his shot off the shoulder of Pacella. Natick pulls the goalie, and we've got another whistle here and a cross check. It looks like a cross check on Eddie Jackson, I think. No, it's on Will Blakely. Time of the penalty, 14:51. Face off to his right. Biancoli tying it up in the corner. And the horn sounds, ending this one. Walpole gets revenge after the shootout loss the other day, 3 days ago in the Eddie Burns tournament. We will go over the scoring here. Walpole fell behind early, just 2:38 into the game, with Austin Leon Bruno scoring the first of his 2 goals for the Red Hawks. At the 11:53 mark, Walpole and evened it up with Eddie Jackson scoring from Griffin Curran and Joey Cox. That's the way the first period ended. You know, fast skating, hard hitting, 1 penalty each side. Second period got a little bit testier out there. Leon Bruno gave Natick the lead again at 2-1, 4:53 into the period. But Declan Hunter tied it back up again at the 5:27 mark and with an unassisted goal. Then scored, stayed that way, although there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties called in the interim there. Cam Handwork scored the 3rd goal for Walpole with an unassisted tally at the 11:52 mark of the second period. And then Eddie Jackson scored what turned out to be the game winner a minute and 3 seconds before the second period ended. Then we came into the third period. Once again, it was tough going all the way. Jason Finkelstein made it 5-2 for Walpole at the 2:41 mark. Then Jack Burns cut it, the advantage to 5-3 at the 10:55 mark. But despite three or four more penalties that period, that's the way the final score stood. So Walpole improves to 7-4-1. They go to let's see here, 6-3 in the Bay State Conference, and that's the way it goes. We would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School boys varsity hockey action. Once again, your final score from the Rodman Arena: your Walpole Timberwolves 5, the Natick Redhawks 3.